No, not at all. Not in the least way. It's for adults, because adults are who run the world. You give me a nation where kids actually run the world, and I'll say, yeah, it's for kids. It's for kids, but not this one. This one isn't for kids. I'm burning CDs, you guys. Still burning CDs. It is 2025. Donald Trump is president again. It's not all bad. It's never all bad. It's all good things, you know. So the world as I see it right now is in a state of oohs and ahs on every level, because it's like worldwide economical crises all over the world. You got all the countries pointing fingers at each other for whatever reason. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what a tariff is. It must be like some form of like, if you want to use this water, you got to pay me this. Or if you want to use this that's off the coast, so if you want to use this, you got to pay me this. Freak paying taxes, you got to pay me this X amount of dollars, and it's each time you use this. I guess that's what a tariff is. We gonna go up versus, and I watched it when Trump was like, "How about no taxes in Vegas?" And I was like, hmm. Then I went on a rabbit hole loop looking up taxes, and the Boston Tea Party was to get away from taxes, and then at some point we had a president that put us back in taxes. You can do your own research for that, but I do know for a fact they fought the Boston Tea Party, like one war or civil rights movement or whatever you want to say, European war against the Europeans, or Europeans against the Dutch or British, or however you want to say it, because I wasn't necessarily walking the earth in this flesh back then. So, and whether I was, alive at that time could be like debated by any and everybody who would claim or say about reincarnation, because it's all opinionated. Like, this is like, I remember like in 2007, I heard me and my little cuz, we was talking about, the age of Aquarius, like in the Bible. He was like, I should we with you into the age of Aquarius. My cuz was like, what does that mean, cuz? And I'm like, I think it means from age of Aquarius, like, and then like one of my friends, we called him Mississippi at the time, a country at the time. He's like, yeah, because Jesus represents the Pisces. And I'm like, prove this. And he starts going into the fish rabbit hole, like down into deep waters, about how Jesus is representation of the fish, like of the actual deep waters of Pisces. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. So when we transition, what comes after Pisces? Aquarius. So you're like, okay, so the age of Aquarius. So this is, Aquarius is all about knowledge. Not necessarily knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but wisdom and understanding come with knowledge. It's like once you turn your your knowledge into wisdom, you understand exactly how to utilize it. Or once you understand how to utilize wisdom, that's when it becomes all powerful knowledge, because you're utilizing it all the right way, and everything, all of it's one, but you have to get to that point. We're at this point right now where it's like TikTok is gone. So, one of my friends, he calls me every day and he's like, yo, you haven't got partnership or monetized yet. You're like 3% monetized only because of streams online. Like, I got digital streams, my music is how I get my money off of YouTube. When people stream it, I get money. That's simple. It ain't much, the economy we live in, like everybody's talking about how, Trump's declaring economical war on the factions of the world. Like, to be honest with you, economical war has been declared on, you know, blacks in America since the free of slavery, and before that. Like, when you put it all in perspective, it's always been an economical war on the black culture in America. Like, we're always in some form of poverty. Like, we're always outcast, even by ourselves. We're always shunned. There have been times where my people couldn't get jobs despite the fact of being free. Like, you go to this place and they like, we can't hire you, and that's their way of saying we don't hire niggas. Or you go to the bank and you're trying to get a house, or you're trying to get some form of transportation, or you're just trying to get help for your mom or something, and the bank's like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't loan money to your people. It was like a transition just to get there. Like, you know, there was a moment where Rosa Parks had to hold her grit on a bus just so, you know what I'm saying, just to get us to where we could ride the bus freely. Like, you know, and there's no telling what like everything with taxis, like with the at one point, you know, why the Black Panthers came about was because there were no proper policing in the hood and we had nothing but white folks policing us. So we had to come up with a system that allowed us to keep our own neighborhoods safe. And that was the reason for the Black Panthers, the original reason for the Black Panthers. So Black culture in America has always been oppressed. Like, we've always been thrown to the back, especially the Black man. Like, now, just recently, because of Trump, like, I would say, I don't want to say it like this, but like, you know, the Black women are now feeling something because they're like, oh my God, he on child support and I can't claim my baby now. He get to claim the baby now, like, because you're a baby daddy. And you remember, like, they pretty much separated our household. They broke it apart and then handed her child support and welfare and handed us, you know, go figure it out, you nigga, try not to get in trouble, like, because it's out there, you know what I'm saying? So now you by yourself, and now we got baby mamas and baby daddies, and now everybody's like, most of the women, they're pissed off because they're like, oh hell no, he ain't about to get none of this money, because that was the programming to keep us divided, to be like, yo, as long as this one household ain't working together, they'll never recover, you know. I was watching video last night, and it was like, you know, a guy was like, I got to catch up to such and such. And I'm like, yo, in order for the Black community to truly be successful in America would be to catch up with the so-called white community. We'll never catch up with the white community. All we can do is build on the community we have and keep going forward. Like, I'm like this. Our culture does need to unite worldwide, but there's a method to it. We got things we got to face. We got to own up to it. And first, we got to own up to it in our hometown, in our country, in America. Like, yeah, true indeed. It's African nations offering money and income to like the Black civilization in America, like to the Black people in America. But you know, each time, it ain't just Trump, it's not just Trump. Each time you have our government, our actual government, that turns it down and look at it as an act of terrorism or infiltration, saying is maybe Africa's trying to infiltrate the economical structure of America. I don't know. Technically, frankly, I do care, because I want to see this community, my community, come out of this darkness we've been in, these hundreds of years of darkness we've been in, like this self-taught hatred. Like, it's like, and any one of us that get up here and speak our truth, our not even self-proclaimed truth, because it's not a self-proclaimed thing. When life gives you a message and the universe opens a door and opens up your mind to see things for what it is, it's never self-proclaimed at that moment. It's bigger than you. That's literally universal confirmation that there are things going on that are way bigger than you. I'm pretty sure every so-called prophet or person that came and did some great works had the same responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Lest this cup be too much, I pray God does take it away from me, because at the end of the day, they turn all of our people into martyrs for our people, and they just leave you with a dream of maybe you'll come out of poverty. And then when we're in these world wars and these like actions with these other countries, that's when they want us to be close to them. Oh, we need you. We need you to help us fight the good old fight. And we sitting here like, but I need my bills paid, and I need, you know, this car payment, and my girl got me on child support. How we gonna figure that out? And you know, the economy and the cost of living just goes up. They won't let me invest in my own company. They won't give me a loan to do my stuff. They won't make this thing any more smoother for my people to operate. And then they give you a false promise. And then they tell you it's equality. I see, you can't halfway equal things. There's no way two is half of two. There's no halfway one. It's all either the full thing or nothing. Like, you know, you can't just be like, here's a golden brick and then take it back. Like, yeah. So here's this $10,000, you know, but it's not your $10,000. You can use it, but it's my $10,000. So you can use it, but you got to pay me back. That cool? You know what I'm saying? That's literally what our government does. Here, it's got your name on it. It's yours. You can use it, but eventually you got to pay me back. And not even pay me back. You got to pay me back double what this 10,000 is. That's literally what our government is doing right now. It's like, sometimes you got to pay me back triple. You got to pay me back triple in the next month. Literally what your government's doing. Don't even get me started about any of this other stuff, because technically The world is divided by religion, and religion is dangerous. Religion can kill you, can literally kill you. It can get you killed. Like, and if you don't see what I'm going at, think about the wars that are based off of religious practices back in the day that have led up to now. Even now, people are getting, shamed. Look, they was about to stone this man for words. Like, that's the one thing I will say about America is freedom of speech is up here. You are free to say whatever you want until you are gone over this motherfucker. You can say fuck anybody. I'm a skydive off God's fucking dick, and nobody will say like people are. Oh, that's profound, but technically nothing. You get nothing. Like it's freedom of speech, my bro. Like America has that on lock. It's a different avenues that give you the simulation of complete freedom. Like you can say what you want. You can march and go where you want to go. Sometimes you can be a whole group of black folks marching through a city. And if you got the right type of power and timing, ain't nobody gonna say shit to you. You got the right type of structure. It's like a show. It's like watching a regular military come through and show their stuff off. So you know, oh, the military on game, they on go mode. You feel me? It's not all bad. Like the world as I see it today has potential. Like in the middle of everything we're going through, the universe is telling me it's okay because, it's not all bad. The universe is literally saying what you're seeing is not the end of it. It's not the point blank. It's not it. Like in these 4 terms, I'm not 4 terms, but these 4 years of your president, Donald Trump, I want you to do this. Man or woman, don't discriminate. It's about a country. It's about a world. It's about growth and development. I want you to do this. I want you to think business. Like, don't just think regular person. Don't think, oh, I have a house, picket white fence, 2-car garage, 3 kids. I want them to grow up and play basketball. Fuck all that. Think about it like this. I run a small corporation. My family is my company. We are growing and expanding in abundance. You feel me? We are big business. Think like that because that's how you come out on top. It's going to be like crypto blessings, freaking currency blessings, all sorts of avenues for any community to invest in America as long as you play this game the right way. Something told me capitalism was coming. But then to me, it's all capitalism. We're all capitalizing off of any and everything that we can make income off of. Like that's literally, it might not be what capitalism is, but to me, that's how it comes off. The ability to capitalize off of an economical state, like whether it's in crisis or whether it's doing amazing, you can capitalize off of that shit. And look, listen, I don't really believe in kingship this far in, and any president type of thing sitting kind of falls into kingship. And so I see Donald Trump as like the new king. Just like Biden might not have did the best job, but neither did like King George or some of these kings in the past. They like led their freaking economies and their kingdoms into like the darkest of times. You feel me? I feel like if we're going to be such, we need a leader and we need this, we need to pay attention to the obvious things. Like, do not follow this man into a burning building. I'm just saying. Look, you got Michio Kaku and the rest of NASA talking about, oh, we got signs of life coming from freaking Centauri star system and, from that and da-da-da-da-da. What are we going to do? And where are da-da-da-da? This is phenomenal. And meanwhile, you got people saying aliens are demons and the Anunnaki is this, that, and the third. And there's a bunch of people who have been told so many lies they don't understand what the freak the front of their hand looks like and why. That might sound, but meanwhile, you can be real on this mug. Like you can be real in your life, and you'll notice that even like the realer you are, the more lonelier you are. Don't feel any type of way about it. And if you watching this is gonna resonate with you, if you're all the way 100% real, you're gonna find yourself with very few friends. Most of the time, if you like 100% real, you more than likely can count your friends on one hand. Like I'm being for real with you. Everybody else more than likely is a person that sits back and sometimes might even pray on your downfall. It happens. Like, it's some stuff that you just gotta forgive and let live and keep going. Cause just because they praying on your downfall doesn't mean it's gonna necessarily happen. It literally means you just got people hating on you. But those 100% real people that see the world for face value, see people for who they really are. They see the God in man, they see the God in everything. Those people are just real. That's the reality of it. And you probably don't have that many friends, like I said. I'm here for you. But it's a natural way. Like you don't see 10 male lions. And to me, a lion is like one of the realest animals in the animal kingdom. Like to me, now it might not represent pride, loyalty, and honor to you. Lions might not represent that to you, but lions represent that to me. Strength, pride, loyalty, honor. They represent that type of stuff to me. But you don't see 10 lions on the pride land walking together, 10 male lions walking together. No, you see one lion, or either you see the female lions. I'm talking about on the aspect of real, you know what I'm saying? Even with wolves, like they ain't gonna be no, like we not gonna tolerate disloyalty in the wolf pack. It just is what it is. A real pack is a real pack. I might seem like I'm going off on a tangent. I'm just saying there are some people are like worried about Trump going into these jobs and tapping people on the shoulder and telling the immigrants you got to go, but they're ignoring the fact of what infiltration really is, what a sleeper cell really is. A sleeper cell is somebody that comes over here to your country, wherever your country is. They get a regular life going in your country. They ain't necessarily doing crime in your country. These people came over to your country and can technically be called conflicts of interest or spies, because at any given time that sleeper cell can wake up and wreak havoc in your country. Now, while that is a paranoid way of thinking, this is where we are. We're in war times. This is World War III, folks. Like we're trying to avoid a full-fledged boom, bombs bursting in air. The rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that America was no longer there. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't want, look, I love me. I love you guys, I like being informative to whatever degree I'm informative to. Mind you, right now at present, nobody's paying me to air how I feel or give you my opinion or another way of looking at the narrative of what we have going on in America right now. Because to me, we shouldn't be this divided as a people. Like period. We're all on Earth, whether your mom's an alien and your dad's an angel. We're all on Earth. It doesn't. We're all on Earth. Like I might have said that jokingly, but I'm serious. Like we're all on Earth. We're all living in this same simulation. Like appreciate you for subbing. I be wondering, like, cause I watch those like with the algorithm. Like, have you ever just noticed? Like, I was on Instagram one day and I noticed I like had 100 subscribers and like 10 of them unfollowed me, and I was like, I noticed it, and it kind of like made my heart cry a little bit, but like my mind was like, fuck them, they ain't real anyway. And I was like, damn, I love that guy, whoever that is in my head, that feeling, he be stumping out all the doubts. Like I be like, yo, I can't do this shit, man, I can't. That voice will pop up, nigga, fuck that, you can do whatever you want to do, nigga. Remember, keep going. And I'd be like, whoa, where did that voice come from? But I'm going to listen to it. That nigga amped. Like, my conscience be on some, get your ass up, boy. It's like, whew, like, I wasn't going to go live. Like, I wasn't. My conscience was like, you should do it. Just go live. Tell them how the world is as you see it. Tell them what's up. Like, I dig that. I got this person, Baller Boy 321. I'm about to rock with you right now. God is the only way. I don't believe that. I don't. Look, if you're a devout Christian, Muslim, or anything like that, leave my shit. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a follower of any fucking faith on earth because it's all man-made. I only follow the creator of all things. And that person, I don't even call God. I actually removed that from that person's title because I noticed that now these are titles bestowed by man. Like you can be a God king of fucking, I'm the fucking God of rock stars. I'm the God of fucking music. There are many gods. There's only one creator of all that represents the sum of all. These books that we're reading, we made this shit up. Literally. It doesn't, you want to, hey, God channeled him. No, the fuck he didn't. A nigga literally made this shit up. And if you want the real truth, the 1600, the King James Bible is a literal slave Bible. It's created to tame a people and keep them enslaved. You stay your ass enslaved and get the fuck off my page, because that's how the hell I feel. Like, only real people with open minds. Like, people ask me, oh, do you follow the way of Christ? I follow the teachings of Christ, which are actually agnostic teachings. I follow the type of learned teachings that tell me to be a good person, period. Try not to be too much of an asshole. Honor my mom and my father. You know, respect life, live and let live, love my neighbors, love my enemy if I can. I might make a new friend over time. Anybody ever thought about that? You got this motherfucker just hating on you. I love you. Period. It might be like stone cold love, but at the end of the day, I still give you this jacket off my back. I give you the shirt off my back. Yeah, I give you the shoes off my feet. That's a real person. Hey, you dealing with somebody who would actually wash your feet. Like if I felt necessary that you had been out there for that long and you need that type of cleansing, I'd literally wash your feet. How many of you would actually say that? How many of you actually do that? Who here would actually take it upon themselves to go back and practice the old customs of their people? Like, bruh, if you're a sheep, be a sheep. But be careful when you come around wolves, because wolves like to eat sheep. Remember that shit. And you're surrounded by a bunch of wolves in sheep's clothing. Your government, the Ukrainian government, your church, your fucking mosque, anything that you want. Like, what way you want to take it? And you show me a man that did not put a piece of pen to a paper or a papyrus. Show me that. Prove it. Because I can prove it. I can prove by picking up a pencil and writing some shit down. I watched a post the other day where Buddy was like, I command in the name of Jesus that this water get inside of me. And at the end of the day, it's not saying that he didn't believe in Jesus or follow the will of Christ. It's just that some moves take action. You won't do shit with just prayer alone. You got to pay attention to the facts. The world as I see it right now is a bunch of lost children trying to find their way. I'm not lost. I'm found conventionally comfortably. I promise you, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. When I die, I go where I go. I don't believe in the same paths, so I won't walk that same shade of darkness. It just is what it is. My mind is structured, building realms up before I even get there. That's how I look at it. You take it how you want to take it. I'm in my divine state right now. They once used to say this, am I not in the image of God? To me, I am in the image of the universe. I am in the image of creation itself. I am in the image of the creator. I am creation. I am the creator. I am one with the channel, the sum of all things. All things. So are you. It's no difference. You just forgot. Don't get mad at me. Don't blame me. Search your own soul for that shit. Because everything else that's resonating right now, all of this stuff they trying to, this is in the Bible as a prediction. No, the fuck it ain't. Look, listen. Hard, cold facts. You can go through and play this and be like, oh yeah, these stingers are helicopters, or yo, this right here is a this. Nobody knows the future. You feel me? You can only think and proceed it for what you think it's going to look like or what you think might happen. You could give an analysis of today and envision what might happen tomorrow. But at the end, you can even plan it. But I promise you, do this trick right here. Plan out your entire day. If your entire day goes exactly how the fuck you planned, come back here and comment exactly how I planned. If there are a few kinks that just did not, even a surprise, whether good or bad, that pops up within your day that you did not account for on your plan, come back and comment God's plan. That's what you comment. Because we can plan all day. I make plans all day. The universe will thwart them shits. It don't matter if it's a good plan or not. Sometimes I plan to go do this show. I end up not doing the show, end up doing a photo shoot. I plan to go to work. I end up making X amount of money. I end up not doing it. Sometimes I don't even end up at work. It's like, nigga, you might wake up in the morning and plan to go to such and such, but you just never make it. For some reason, everything starts blocking you, or you make it and it's too late to get there. You planned to get there at this time, but instead you 2 hours late, or you a little early. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was planning to get there this, but this happened and this happened, and then I got here on time. It was, you feel me? It's all perspective. I'm not here to, I don't get on live to speak blasphemy or tear down religions. I got plenty of videos and content of me talking about man-made obstructions or man-made devices to keep other men down or put other men under spells. Like, you gotta know yourself. Stop following the instructions of others. Stop going down this street just because somebody else said, oh yeah, this is the way to go, bro. You gonna fall down in that damn hole like off that movie Soul. Your ass is gonna wake up dead. Stop playing. Like, and it happens every day. Shout out to the ones who lost their way or the ones who perished and don't even know where the fuck they going right now. You just up in the air. Your reincarnation gonna be all over the place. You did. And yeah, I'm that type of person that believes in that. Look, it's the age of Aquarius. Like, everything that I follow and my paths on the books that I've actually had a chance to come across have spoke about things like that. Death not being the end. When I think about it and I look at the way life goes on in the cycle, like how, yeah, I even take Lion King into perspective. Yo, you see the grass. The antelope eat the grass. We eat the antelope, and then we die. Then we become the grass. And the cycle of life continues. Decompose, nigga. Decompress. Yo, this has been one of my funnest lives to me. You feel me? Because I get to be me no matter what. And I don't get paid for any of this. So subscribe, share, whatever. To me, it ain't like I can fucking take the money with me on into the next realms. You know, I gotta imagine other type of shit going down. So it's really just about me just linking up with people and seeing if it's like-minded individuals who see all the bullshit I see. All of it throughout the years. Like, have you seen it? Do you look around and you really pay attention to what's going on? Do you see it and be like, yo, this government has to be trying to kill us? Like, I'm not really sure why, or either they're trying to like main it and keep it down to a certain number of people so they can control it. Like, if it's too many people or too many variables, you can't control it. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's controllable, and it's even a system in play right now. Like the democracy system, like that system is a system to control a populace of people. It's literally meant to be able to control a multitude of people, literally. The other ways are like, of course, capitalism and you know, being a dictator. You can dictate control, but eventually that one person might get tried. You might get tried as a dictator. Now, with a Congress, we can literally say it's the people that's doing this because we're voting. So if you don't know what you're voting for, or if you know what you're voting for, it's just a bunch of other people that know what they voting for or may not know what they voting for, and they get up there and this one group of people is controlling what that group of people are even doing. They paying them or either telling them what they need to do. Hey, by God, you need to go vote for this person. Your God wants you to go vote for this person. Your wife wants you to go vote for this person. Don't you want your family to be happy? Don't you want your family to be taken care of? And now everybody going to go vote for this person. Now that person that's saying, don't you want your family to be taken care of, might not even be planning to take care of you or your family. They just planning to just do what they do when they get in. They might even be planning to kill you, send your ass off somewhere. You never know. But that's the person you end up going to go vote for because they have what? Your faith, your trust. They have your loyalty. Is what it is. There have been great kings who ruled with an iron fist. An iron fist. You get what I'm saying? Say something wrong, nigga, and I'll put you on the gallows, bro. Your head gonna be on the stake so everybody can see that shit. You dig? We don't care about democracy in these type of iron-fisted kingships. And there are kings who have led with great compassion, gave their followers, their followership, the will to choose for themselves. I know I'm your ruler. I know I'm your king. I'm here to mount the defense to protect you. You're here to live your life, make your own choices, be great, help me build something that's great. That's the greatest kings ever. Like, to me, those are the ones who became king, became great, and gave the people the power to will their own futures. You feel me? Versus that person that comes in and just says, you know what? You ain't got no future. I'm the future, and I'm gonna run all that shit. You feel me? All of it. I don't give a get down. You gonna work in this mine. You gonna go to work in this field. You gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do. And if you don't, I'm gonna kill you and your kids is gonna keep working for me. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's literally modern slavery either way. Like we're sowing lineages right now. Like, look, first thing this man comes in, tariffs everywhere. That's basically escalating things to levels and degrees right before an actual war takes off and we dropping bombs on your forehead. It's saying, pay me or I'm gonna drop a bomb on you. That's how the fuck this shit is, like literally. Meanwhile, everybody else seeing it and like, oh, he for real. How much money we got in reserve? You say 50, we got it. Oh, we good. Send him that. You feel me? Like, yo, y'all, we so conspiracy theoried out, we don't even know American capabilities in war tech and what the type of shit America could actually do to your ass and the type of defenses we actually have. We don't know. Why? Because we're on social media, worried about TikTok being suspended and where is the next new phase coming from, whatever. If you scared, go to church. But make sure you go into church to replenish your soul and not just click up with motherfuckers who just doing even more fuckery. Remember, there's no such thing as a born again sinner, okay? There's no such thing. If you're born again a sinner, then you're still a sinner and you missed the fucking point. To be born again is to be born into purity, which means you don't sin anymore. Period. Truth is, fable is, there are no born again purities. Very, very rare. Very rare. Very rare. Because as long as we have negative thoughts, we are in the house of sin. As long as we act upon negative thoughts, we are in the house of sin. Period. And sin is his own person, his own entity, own energy. We're living in it, but we're surviving because of purity. The purest things that come through our thoughts that help us discern and develop morals to actually override the evils that tell me to go slap this person. It's another feeling that tells me to go hug this person and show that person some love. Give love and receive love. Y'all take care, man. Be very, very positive with your day. Look, listen, I'm not judging you, so why should you ever judge me? Think about your life and think about the things that I say, and then you can just decide to let it go or research down the rabbit hole. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all all, man. Stay up. I'll be live next time.